WAHHR, Alabama Hip Hop Radio, online worldwide, with the dopest radio station on the planet. A new way to listen.
Welcome to another edition of the High Impact Podcast. Man, I go by the name of the world famous DJ OKTOBA.
I'm DJ KROOK. What it do, y'all?
Hey, man, on the block of the studio clock, got my brother DJ KROOK in the
ASAP.
building, man.
ASAP, man.
This is Alabama Hip Hop Radio. It's a new way to listen. Make sure you subscribe to the page.
Yep.
Go follow us on IG.
ASAP.
The High Impact Podcast. You see it right there? The High Impact Podcast on IG, man. Again, man, shout out to Alabama Hip Hop Radio. Make sure you go get the app. Make sure you tune in, man. We gonna be on the radio starting Wednesdays pretty soon, man. They say I'm too pretty for radio, but, you know, we'll see what they say. KROOK, how you feeling today, brother?
Doing good, man. I mean, my whole thing is I might text every now and then because, you know, we got like 3 hustles going on at the same time. But don't think I'm not listening to what you're saying. I promise you I got you. And you know the text, man. It's 8 seconds, man, and I'm back all the way with it. But you feel me, though.
Well, there you have it, sir. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man, it's been a busy week in hip-hop. It's been a busy week in entertainment. Politics have been going crazy over the past few weeks, man. Shout out to Kamala Harris. I don't, you know, everybody has their perspective. I'm with her. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't like picking sides.
Well, come on out there.
Yeah,
Choose a side,
I'm with her.
Choose a
You know what I'm
side.
saying? I've seen it. I've witnessed it. And, you know, everybody say, oh, you know, Trump will get you a lot of money and stuff. I'm kind of getting sidetracked. Let me slow down. But, yeah, man, this is the High Impact Podcast, man, where we talk about everything from politics, as you can see.
And sometimes we're going to go left field, but, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a normal conversation between 2 DJs. You know, one of us are retired. The other one is, you know, PRN, as needed. It's as needed.
Who retired?
I'm retired.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
I thought I was gonna say you were semi-retired, but that's not really true because you do still gig, you know. So I'm not gonna say you semi-retired. I just know that these youngsters is doing it for way less. That's not saying they way better because I can play the same music they can play. But the problem is I ain't really cool with doing it for, you know, $25 in a share. You feel me?
Listen,
I'm not. That's not what I mean, come on, man. I'm sweating over picking up these speakers and hooking all. Y'all see me sweat out there, man. That's not high fashion, bro. So I got to be getting chick if I'm finna be out there like that, man. Yeah,
Absolutely.
So
listen,
anyway,
I take great pride in knowing that I have I won't say changed the nightlife in Mobile.
Yeah.
But it was so many DJs
Okay.
that were getting paid $50, $150 a night to go sit up in clubs, you know, all night long.
Yeah.
And I was pretty big part of telling a lot of these DJs.
Yeah.
And, you know, I see it from, you know, the high ups to the low ends. But if a club or a venue can't pay you what you're asking for, you don't have to go down. You have to renegotiate. So instead of getting $150 a night, well, hey, if you can't pay me my $350, $400, $500, whatever I'm charging, we're going to do a door split. So now, you know, it went from DJ OKTOBA, Run Mob, and, you know, I'll just use them levels. We used to be at levels and latitude. It was Run Mob and latitude. So it became a partnership more so as a hiring. So, salute to the DJs, man. You know what I'm saying? I take great pride in that.
Yeah.
I know a lot of DJs have stepped their game up and stopped taking that bullshit, that chump change.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, recently I feel like money is worth way less than what it used to be, you know. So in saying that, you could make the case that $150 wasn't really that bad, you know, 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago, you know, 15 years ago. I mean, hey, that wasn't really that bad. But I say the times, and then like you say, they getting paid less, but the promoters figured it out, bro. A lot of these DJs, young DJs, you know, they just in the scene, man, want to go out have fun. They do it for less money because they going to be out there anyway, you know. So I hate to say they do it for, you know, they do it for clout, but, I mean, if you're not getting the money, then what else are you getting?
It's to build a name because people have to hear you DJ in order to book you or to hire you. So it's to build a name, and I get it. But at some point, you have to stop and say, you know, 4 hours for $100, that's $25 an hour. Like, that's not a lot of money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's not a lot of money, especially if you go in there and DJ and play music, control the crowd.
Because all the DJs I know by name right now, and I don't know them personally, but a lot of them I know that's hot. I do know most of them, but that's just me being a DJ. But with them making a name for themselves, I know the ones that's off in that club doing it for nothing, for a name, and they still ain't doing none of the bigger gigs. But I just say that to say, I would hate for them to be doing it for a name and not actually making a name.
Well, the same ones who are doing the big gigs now, they started in the smaller clubs. So it's a cycle. It's a transition. And I know probably 90% of the DJs throughout the Gulf Coast, throughout the South. So I know quite a few of the DJs. Yeah. And like I say, the DJs who hold their weight, know how to handle business, then they don't have a lot of these problems. But, it's been DJs started at Brandy's. They doing balls, and DJs started at Latitudes. Yeah. And they doing, the fairgrounds and all these big concerts. So, man, shout out to the DJs. I rock with the DJs, man. Yeah. But listen, know your worth, fellas. Know your worth.
Yeah.
KROOK, what we talking about today, my brother?
Look, man, so this was on my mind because I saw No Cap went number one.
Shout out to No Cap, 1600 Bird Game.
Yeah, man. So, it was really I don't want to say it was a surprise for me, but I know like Rallo, he went number one twice. But he's, backed by Lil Baby, and they backed by, the label. And so it kind of made me feel like even though I know the music was good, I knew that machine was in the background. So when Cap released his latest joint, I was blown to see it went number one ASAP. So, but I do notice that a lot of, you could tell he had a different time in his life, and I say that to say I saw one of the local newspapers with a rapper on the front page of the newspaper doing the old-fashioned perp walk. You know what a perp walk is, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, there he is on the front page of the Lanyard with his hands behind his back, being taken from the police station, look like, to a car, which is a traditional perp walk. And by the way, did you know that the police call the news stations to tell them that they about to do this perp walk just so they can get it on camera?
Absolutely.
Why would you say would be the number one purpose of them wanting to do that? I'm going to tell you what I heard while I was working for a network, but I want to hear what you think. Why would they call them on purpose to do that?
Well, the purpose is they want to alert the public. They want to alert other news media outlets because a lot of these artists are popular. So a lot of these artists have social medias. They have all these things. And for small markets like this, even some of the bigger markets, you see it. But for smaller markets like Mobile, Pritchard, stuff like that, yeah, that lets everybody know, okay, so-and-so has been arrested. He's off the streets. This is what he's done. This is his music, and they tie everything into music. Huh. So, I think that's the reason. They just want to alert the general public. They want to make sure that everybody knows that if you do these crimes, they're gonna catch you eventually, hopefully. It's a lot of different reasons, but yeah, I'd have known for years that it was the police precincts or the police stations that notified the media when they were going to bring certain people out. I mean, how else you get 50 reporters there at 9:55 a.m.?
Well, see, that's my issue, though. You just said it. You said certain people.
Yeah. African-American, males, hip-hop.
That's where I'm going. So it's and this ain't even a black and white thing. This is a targeted thing towards the rappers. People have to understand, if y'all gonna praise Snoop Dogg being at the Olympics, then that means you can also praise the rappers that's doing what he was doing back when he was their age. Come on, man. I mean, it's really selective, man. And I don't really, come on. The man linked all the way up with Martha Stewart, man. And everybody making a fuss over him making $500,000 a day over there in Paris. And I'm just tripping, this man is known for smoking weed, right? Has notoriety, or people know that he was on trial for murder and got off. And by the way, if you ask people if he did it or not, So my whole thing is why do they give him a pass?
Why did they give Snoop a pass?
Why did they give Snoop a pass and didn't give Spec a pass? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, totally different. Totally different. Yeah. First of all, don't ever compare KFN Spec. No disrespect, KFN. No, you can't compare KFN Spec to Snoop Dogg.
I'm not comparing
Snoop Dogg has
Spec to Snoop.
Snoop Dogg has been out of the street. Snoop Dogg's over 50. Snoop Dogg's older than both of us. So Snoop Dogg has been out of the street for 30 plus years. Like, he's had a chance to change his life and turn his life around. He's doing positive things. Snoop's a not notorious, a well-known gangbanger. He is a Crip. Snoop has clothes in Walmart. Snoop has shows with Martha Stewart. Snoop does movies. He's evolved. Jay-Z, same thing. Jay-Z has evolved. Jay-Z ain't out here selling crack. He's owning NFL and NBA teams. He's doing the Super Bowl.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? You got to give him time to evolve. Now, the issue with the KFN Spec kid is they got him on camera, or supposedly have him on camera murdering somebody. That's listen. I don't know what to say.
What part of Snoop Dogg murder trial didn't you?
Did they have Snoop on camera?
I'm not trying to compare their music catalogs. That's not even what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to compare situation to situation. Snoop had a whole murder trial, got off. You see what I'm saying? And then he turned his life around. I'm not saying, oh, we should compare the two all the way around. I'm saying, as far as targeting and as far as playing both sides of the field, how you gonna display this man like this, but then not forget that this is where he came from?
I'm not saying forget it. Snoop has had his trials and tribulations, of course. Murder was the case. That was a good long time ago. Death Row Records, all that stuff.
And made a whole career off of it.
I won't say he made a career off of that.
Murder was the case that they gave him?
That was one of his biggest songs. But no, I'm not saying that's not what he made a name off of. Originally,
that ain't what I'm saying.
The
I'm
Doggy
just
Style
saying,
album, Gin and Juice, stuff like that, those are the songs that still get played.
I mean, he didn't sweep the murder trial under the rug is what I'm saying.
No, he fought his case.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was not found guilty.
Okay. All right.
So
all right.
I guess time will tell with KFN.
Yeah. And I ain't paid no close attention to, the case and what's going on. I just saw the cover and I read the article inside of the thing. And I understand there's a lot of this and that going on. By the way, that's been going on forever, man. So, you could tag any soldier in the war you want to, but at the end of the day, he should be innocent to proven guilty.
Absolutely.
Speaking of guilty, I also saw YB, young boy, is expected to plead guilty to his case. In his case, it is a weapons case. He's facing 10 years, and he is expected to plead guilty. I
thought YB was on house arrest in Utah. I thought he couldn't leave the state of Utah.
Well, he ended up in another situation and actually had to leave Utah, and he actually put the house up for sale. So he's out of Utah. Or whatever state he was in, Wyoming or whatever.
Grave Digger Mountain, that's what it was. Shout out to NBA Unk, my dog, Block.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Block, man, one of YB and NBA producers, man. Stupid hard. Yeah. Shout out. But no, man, so I think that, I really wanted to know what you think, but also because Honeycomb, he pleaded guilty to his charge. A weapons charge, shout out to Honeycomb. And also YFN, Lucci. I don't know about pleading in his case, but what I will say is I think that people are thinking that he coming home by the end of the year. I've been hearing from two separate sources that Lucci could be coming home, like,
Shout out to my dog, Bigger Rankin. I think you are correct. I think Lucci is supposed to be coming home this year. I think he's beyond the case thing. I don't think it's a plead guilty or not guilty thing.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with the case, but I've seen Bigger post YFN coming home soon. I think my dog Todrick, he with TIG too. Todrick Saint, shout out. I think they both posted, YFN was coming home soon. So yeah, hopefully he'll get a chance to get out, man. I think Thugger's about to come home too. I think he's a little shady, a little woody. Yeah, he doing all these 20 versus ones and shit. But that court case, they playing them tapes back. Boy, they sound rough. I did not know that Thugger and Woody was beefing. Like they was trying to kill each other.
Well, and that's allegedly. Yeah,
according to the song.
Yeah, this is the thing, man. It's a lot going on in the background. People confuse what's going on in the music to what's going on in real life. And that was something that people were not supposed to know. Now it's out there. To be honest with you, I honestly think Thugger is in a totally different mindset right now. And whatever happened. It's for, because, see, people don't really, well, I ain't going to go that way because that ain't what we here for, but we know what's going on in the background, and it's crazy to see what's going on these blog sites and on this day-to-day courtroom stuff. And don't you feel like that? Like a lot of this stuff, people are just not supposed to know. Just about it all.
Yeah, I think, but in this case, like, we were watching a little bit of the trial earlier today, and, he's got 7 different attorneys attacking him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that shit. Like, listen, I ain't the best liar, but damn, that's a tough one there, man.
Yeah, but look though. So now it's a DA running, a DA candidate
in Georgia.
Somebody that's running for DA, and they have said that if they win, they're gonna drop the Thugger case.
Who was the DA?
The DA is the other lady, I think her name is the same one that's doing that Donald Trump trial. Same DA in Atlanta.
I think she's already Attorney General. I don't think she's the DA, the black woman.
Yeah, but she's the one in charge though of both cases.
Okay.
So what they saying is if the other lady win, then she gonna drop the case. Is what she's saying. She has told people that if I win, that Thugger case going away.
It's been going on for a while, man. It's been going on for a long time. I see the boy Gunner had a Free Thugger T-shirt on the other night at his show. I thought that was pretty cool. So, and a lot of people have been commenting on that.
Yeah.
Gunner and Thug's dad have already supposedly had a sit-down, a conversation. They don't look at Gunner as a rat because he's the only one that's still bringing in money to the label, the YSL label.
Well, let me come at you like this. Making money and providing information is 2 different things. Did he provide information? I don't know, man.
I don't think he provided information. I think he recycled and repeated a lot of the information that had been said by other co-defendants. So I think he did what he had to do.
Yeah, and see, that's another thing. So when you say do what he had to do, this is my whole thing. Whew. Don't you remember when Thugger came out and said, we don't remember, so
obviously we don't.
Look, I'm trying not to say too much, but I don't really see how you could get that far in the weeds and say, well, it ain't what you think it is. But I came home, your situation not better, and I can't really talk about nothing that has gone. I mean, it's thrown off to me. I'm gonna just be 1,000 with you. And you know what I asked myself, what would Thugger say if you asked him how did he feel about the whole play that was made? Because
I feel like if Thugger felt the way, he would have said something by now. If he felt like he was a snitch, he would have said something.
He didn't already say something by now?
I haven't seen anything on the internet where Thugger called Gunner
the internet.
a snitch or a rat. If it's on the internet, it's got to be true. This is Beyonce's internet. It's got to be true, man.
So let's move on, man.
Hey, listen, hold on. While we talking about artists and music, so we had a local artist. I won't say local artist, an independent artist from Mobile named Fat Mac. He just signed a deal with Santa Ana Records. This is supposedly one of the newest, youngest, hottest artists. I've heard of Fat Mac. I've heard his music. Him and There Go Marcus. Yeah. He's been on lots of different albums. I know he got a new song with Jack Frost. He got some with Big Yavo. He's got a lot of new music out, man.
Yeah.
And he just signed a deal to Santa Ana Records. So salute to Fat Mac.
Fat Mac, salute,
Yes,
man.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah,
So
I've been hearing a lot about them. I ain't gonna lie. And they've been doing shows, and they've been having people going crazy at these shows. And on top of that, the people know the songs word for word.
I think I told you before, I did a high school event not long ago, man, and the whole program has changed so much. Before, you know, when you go to you DJ a venue, the older there's people, they want to hear all the old Young Jeezy, and they still want to hear Preach and you know, Dreams and Nightmares, all the shit from 20 years ago when they were in their prime at Bank and all these clubs in Atlantis and shit. But
Nostalgia.
For the high school kids, they want to hear local music. They want to hear independent artists. So KFN,
that's because
Spec,
these boys is going hard for real. This ain't no
KFN,
Mobile
Sean.
stuff. Look, these boys is really rapping on these songs, man. And
these boys are signing major
it's
deals.
today's rap. And so, you know, I don't hear them signing people like that in the neighboring cities like that. Man, these boys has got real movements going on.
Man, Alabama is a
Yeah.
gold mine for artists.
And I'm gonna tell you, they looking for the it factor. They looking for females. They look good. They looking for fat boys where they can have somebody co-sign for them and say, yeah, he got the right thing going on. Because I'm gonna tell you, like,
he said fat boys.
yeah, the industry right now.
Dirty Dennis,
they
time, baby. Ooh,
hey. So look, think about it like this. Okay, and don't discount me.
Okay.
Ever since, I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you. Ever since there is Deshaun, right? And people always got ways to feel about that. But ever since there is, okay, I done seen a lot of people. Rod Wave, okay, yeah, that was after, okay. Even Boss Man D-Lo.
Big X the plug.
Big X. Bro, it's like 4, 5 of them. They all doing their thing. But I'm saying this is what the industry is looking for right now. You can't be to this and to that, but they all in the same category. Man, you know how they put Rod and Derez in a box to try to make them go against each other just because they was two big niggas?
They was both singing pain music, and I get it, but
shit, No Cap and Derez was singing pain music. That don't mean they put them against each other. They didn't. They put Rod Wave against Derez.
What'd you think about the new No Cap album before I disappear again? What'd you think? Whole album. Give me your thoughts.
My thoughts is that it came off super clean, super classic. You know, it didn't have a lot of super hard 808 bass drumming down south swag to it, but he was on a national type of platform. It sounded like he was trying to be. So, you know, it had a lot of John Legend type, you know, piano gusts in the wind, and then he cleaned it up with some real southern hard raps, you know what I'm saying? So I think it was a real cohesive, different mind frame type of, you know, space that he was on, and I could see why it went number one. But at the same time, I just really hate that it wasn't a lot of local features on there from Mobile.
Was there any local features?
I mean, you know, Rollo was on there.
Yeah. Rollo ain't really local no more.
You know, but just I'm just meaning people from Mobile.
Yeah.
You know, from closer. Everybody else seemed like up and coming.
Quavo, Huncho.
Yeah,
the normal.
And
Atlantis.
they had a couple of up and comers, but they were already getting national kind of notary, and they from different parts of the nation, and so I think one of them kids was from overseas, but. I like the album. Overall project, I like the album. Had a very good, clear sound. You know, I think he's getting better with his pen game or however he does it. But I did like the album. Yeah. I did like Rollo's new album, or new video. He just dropped a new song for 85 Cutlass. Yeah. Love the video, love the concept. Great video. Yeah. But dog Jack Frost just dropped a new video for Miss Your Chance. Shut up, boy.
Super hot. That boy went viral on Famous Animal. It's like 250,000 and climbing. So
yeah, he got the right thing going on.
Yes, sir. But it's been a lot of new music coming out, man. And like I say, we just want to keep seeing it go, man. I think it's that time. We had a good summer. You know.
Yeah. Someone kind of coming down to an end. You know, it was a hot one. You feel me?
Let me ask you. You see your boy Young Blue is about to go back on tour. What you think about that for the new Love Scars 2?
I hadn't heard about it yet. You know.
How do you feel when major artists like, and I'm gonna use these two for example because I haven't seen them. I seen Flo Milli at the USA Jaguars, but I haven't seen Blue come here and do any big shows. Yeah. I know he tried to do one during COVID and they got shut down. I haven't seen Flo Milli come here and do anything as far as the big shows. I know she came to South Alabama and that was a big show. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying in general, like for the general public. Yeah. What do you think about that? When artists, I think they kind of surpassed that level. Mm-hmm. I don't think Rollo's been here and done a show.
Well,
I know they've done shows at the fairgrounds and they didn't go crazy.
No, so I mean,
but I'm saying at their new levels.
Yeah, at their new levels, you know, they've been on another level lately, but a level before that, Cap and Rollo did a show together at it was in downtown Mobile, and that was a long time ago. But other than that, Rollo has done a show in Biloxi I know of, and I think Cap was in one in Birmingham not too long ago. So you know look, you got the promoters got to book them. You know, that's just that. You know that I know they're not opposed to coming wherever, but as far as Flo Milli, you know, the level that she's on,
I think they've outpriced this market. Like, there's only so much you can spend.
Well, you just said it, though. She did a show at the Mitchell Center. It was the only people that booked it was the ones that had the budget. Like, you know, she can't treat Mobile like we local, because guess what Mobile going to do in return? Treat her like she local.
Act local, yeah.
You know, and so.
I seen her at ASU, Arizona State. She was on the field, man. That looked just a stadium full of people singing her songs.
Yeah, it's the real. It's the real thing.
Shout out Blue, Cat, Rollo, all of them. Yeah. Free the boy Honeycomb, man. Yeah. Listen, we were talking earlier about KFN Spec and how they do perp walks with all the artists in Mobile. So about, I say almost 10 years ago, there were a couple of artists who I had my eyes on. Eddie Grams, Spank Lee, Jack Frost, different artists in that era who were popping. Mm-hmm. And one thing I kind of set all of them down, you can ask any one of them, I was like, man, the more success you have as an independent artist in this city, the more the police watch you. I feel like there really is hip-hop police in Mobile that may not be in the clubs rapping, but they're definitely in the clubs watching. It's somebody I feel like we all know, but I think there are hip-hop police in Mobile because every time somebody gets a serious buzz, they get arrested. You think about it. MGM Let got arrested not long ago. I don't know. I don't think that was for anything major, but MGM Let's been arrested. Honeycomb's been arrested. Cap has been arrested. Rollo was on. What did Rollo get arrested, or he was? They were trying to lock him up if he came home. He had warrants or something. But all of these artists, whenever they start blowing up, look at Ziggy. Ziggy had life.
Yeah.
Got out. So, you know, hey man, shout out to Dean. But you know, so it's something in as your buzz grows, as that motion gets bigger, the police, the authorities tend to pay you more attention. They want to know how you're getting all these Maybachs and Rolls Royces and stuff like that. So artists, you know, once you start buzzing up a little bit, buzzing up, that shit don't even make sense. Once your motion gets to the point where you want it to be, you gotta slow down. You gotta pick.
I wouldn't say slow down. I wouldn't say slow down. I would say
you gotta lead the streets.
Yeah, you gotta lead the streets. That's a definite. If you want to stay in the streets, then just get out the way and let the people that's gonna be superstars. Yeah. You know.
And the views expressed by DJ October, DJ KROOK, and the High Impact Podcast are not the views of Alabama Hip Hop Radio. Just FYI.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You know, we have to do better. You know, you can feel it. When you riding down the street or you riding through the city and they playing your music, you can feel it. You know that your buzz is getting to where you want it to be. So when you riding down 45 or you riding down Spring Hill or Airport or Dolphin Street and you hear your music playing, it's time to stop. It's another level. It's time to step away from it.
Yeah. So...
You know,
it's all about levels, and at the end of the day, if you're gonna be playing around and not moving to another level with any and everything that you do, just get out the way, man. Because guess what? You're going to crash out, and now you ain't with your family, and the next person and already filled the spot.
Absolutely.
You know, it make no sense when you can just go all the way up, you feel me? Feed everybody, feed yourself, and do what God wants you to do out here, man. Ain't no reason to crash out, man, for real.
Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, listen, man. Again, this is the High Impact Podcast. I go by the name of the world famous DJ OKTOBA. Got my brother DJ KROOK on the block of the studio clock in the building. Listen, we're going to take a brief break. When we come back, we're going to talk about Rick Ross, 50 Cent, the update on Enchanting, and some more news. And KROOK got a new game he want to play, so we're going to get into that when we get right back, man. This is the High Impact Podcast on Alabama Hip Hop Radio. Let's go.
Log on to alabamahiphopradio.com and tune in to the biggest influencers, tastemakers, and DJs on Alabama Hip Hop Radio.
We just warming up. Y'all still with us?
A new way to listen.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, man, we back, man. Again, this is the High Impact Podcast. I am the coldest DJ on the planet. God damn it, DJ OKTOBA.
I'm your boy DJ KROOK, man. What it do, man? What it do? Hey,
yes, sir.
Hey, look, Ock. So on the break, I was looking. Who signed to Santa Ana? Fat Mac, right?
Fat Mac signed to Santa Ana.
So I was trying to do some
research on Santa Ana.
Yep. And I see it's a Santa Ana label group to partner with Aubrey Drake Graham, Noah 40, Shaheed, and Oliver. Bro, these is his and Mr. Morgan's OVO sound. This is Drake's whole team.
Yeah, that's the whole empire. OVO.
It's
they partnership with Santa Ana too?
Okay. January 23rd, 2024. Santa Ana Label Group today announced an investment and partnership with OVO Sound to provide additional artists and label services to the Canadian music group.
Tight.
All right.
So Fat Mac, you got to plug the Drizzy now. Hey boy, you
That's
out of there.
That's a direct plug.
You out of there.
Like, it sounds like this is why they even partner with them, is to, what did it say?
Attract younger artists.
Provide additional artists and label services.
Yes.
I mean.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good look. Salute to Fat Mac one more time, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Definitely
that's
a good look.
So look, man, we gonna add this new segment, y'all, and it's called Straight Up and Down.
Straight Up and Down.
Yeah, so this is the Straight Up and Down segment. Basically what this is going to be a quick one-shot-off segment. I'm going to ask you a question, and you got to tell me yes or no.
Yes or no. No explanation.
No explanation. No, it ain't no yes or no. You have to make a commitment. You either going to say yes.
Yes.
Or you going to say no.
Hell no. Hell to the no,
right.
no.
Now, y'all hear him now. He gonna do that. He ain't going to give me no extra fluff. No reasoning, justification, none of that.
Knows.
Yes or no?
Let's go.
Number one.
Right.
Is Drake done?
No.
Drake's not done. All right.
No. Thank you.
Joe Budden, he's got more listeners on Spotify than Young Miami. People are surprised just about that one comparison as far as being concerned for Miami, Young Miami, and really JT, the City Girls. So my question is, are the City Girls done?
No.
City Girls are not done.
No, not done.
Okay, all right. So recently,
I want to elaborate.
No, we're gonna elaborate at the end because guess what? That's the one that's gonna have you stinging the most, and that's the one we want to hear from you
the
about.
City Girls done. I'm gonna come back to that. Put a pin in that one.
All right, gotcha. Lil Baby, he was arrested in Vegas, like a few hours ago. He also did that song with that cat Central Lee, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can go button for button.
I've been hearing the haters on the internet. Let me ask you: is Lil Baby done?
Hell no. Lil Baby got about 5 more summers.
Donald Trump is already announcing some of the picks for his transition team. He's already announcing who he's going to use or who he plans to use for his transition team. If y'all don't know what that is, that's the team that helps you transition after you get elected to become president.
Brought to you by the High Impact Podcast.
Whew, that is very, very optimistic thinking when at this point it's a 50-50 shot. So I think he really believing in himself. So let me ask you, will Donald Trump win this election? Yes or no? Yes or no?
No.
All right, just had to know that one. All right, now, no cap. He got a song called Shackles to Diamonds, which he says, and I quote, "I told Rollo, get your paper. We'll make a mixtape later." The fans want to know, will No Cap and Rollo ever make another true mixtape? Yes or no?
Yes. Rogerville 3.
Ooh.
2.
They already got a 2 out.
3. Rogerville 3. It's the High Impact Podcast.
An unofficial 2 out, by the way.
Unofficial 2.
All right.
We need that, Rollo and Cap. Come on with it.
Yeah. So he says yes. All right. Now, so Diddy just released that he moved to dismiss one of the lawsuits against him. He's starting to get back and go on the offense now. Will Diddy eventually be arrested from this whole situation? Will they go and arrest him? Will he have the official charge of any kind of sexual misconduct throughout this whole situation? Yes or no?
Yes.
You say yes.
Yes. You see him kick that woman in the hall. That's sad, man.
Yeah, but she got paid off not to mention it, though. Like, I don't know why people ain't talked about this enough. That was the $30 million kick.
I ain't got
She sent that video to Diddy. He sent $30 million back. She sent it? That's how it got leaked out. It was a $30 million fumble that from this person to this person. So does that
not make him a pussy ass nigga for kicking a woman in the hallway?
Kicking her like
a dog? Yeah,
of course.
He's still a pussy ass nigga. Still going, yeah.
But I'm just saying, no. I mean, but no offense, but they already got the law enforcement already got the video. So that's why I say, do you see him getting locked up for this whole situation? That situation or any other situation?
Yes.
Is he going to? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
He going to sit down. They going to make an example out of him. Them niggas locked up R. Kelly. Yeah, Diddy ass going down. Pussy ass nigga.
Tell us how you really feel, man.
I don't like them women beaters, man, for real.
Yeah, that make 2 of us, man. All right, so this is what I wanted to bring up to me. So I know a couple spots ago we was talking about Rick Ross, and I feel like I was being kind of hard on him, but he just keep doing stuff, man, that just seemed like clout chasing to me. I'm just keeping it real, and I mess with Rick, you know what I'm saying, with Ricky, you know, Rick Ross, Officer Ricky, you know, not, you know, but I see you made me go. I wouldn't try. I ain't mean it like that. What I'm saying is,
no, that's just, you know,
I'm down with Rick Ross and Slip and Slide and Trina and Trick and all that. But as far as Rick goes, here we go. He is put in the world, the universe, that he think he can help 50 Cent with his streaming numbers.
It's still the game. We still in the game. The game over with, straight up.
No, the game is done. The game is done. Oh yeah, you wanted to go back to your subject, didn't you?
Yeah. Okay, before we go to Rick Ross and 50
so which?
Cent.
Yeah, okay, all right. Well, go ahead.
I was in Atlanta a few weeks ago.
Okay.
And JT is probably the hottest thing in Atlanta right now.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And not to sidebar too far, but women are running hip hop right now.
Yeah.
The ladies, my ladies run this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Lotto, Flo Milli, Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi, fucking
Nicki.
all up. Nicki being a little quiet, but Ice Spice just dropped some new shit. That's you still ain't listened to that album.
Man, that Ice Spice is hard, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if
you listen to the album?
I listened to a couple more tracks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you said Ice Spice. Huh? What's your song on Ice Spice?
Man, she got she already rap on these. I don't know the name of it, but you know, you just hear it, and sometimes you know the radio don't be on the song. So I mean, I don't really know the names of songs no more.
I got you.
But the one that I heard was super straight, man. And I mean, I could see like another level of, okay, this sound like an album Ice Spice right here, and it was hard.
Okay. I'm a rock with it. I did give it a glance. It was not bad at all.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked it. But I was saying, like, the ladies are running hip hop right now. But JT in Atlanta, every time you listen to the radio, it's JT, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla. That's the rotation. Sexy Red, can't forget Sexy Red.
Yeah.
Like, the ladies are
It's
literally running hip hop right now.
Yeah.
Like, they going crazy. So, are the City Girls done? I don't think so. I don't think JT's done by a long shot.
Saying you think they not done because of
JT.
just the wave that's going on right now?
Very specific. JT. That's the reason they not done. Young Miami ain't dropping shit. She ain't doing no music. JT is the city girl. She put the city in the city girl.
She is the workhorse.
Yeah.
And Young Miami is the show horse.
I think Young Miami dealing with a lot of that Diddy shit.
You really think she intertwined in that shit a little bit like that?
Hell
I don't think so, man.
Man, listen.
I
Money
think
talk bullshit
that
walks. Niggas ain't giving you
I
Rolexes
don't
and
think
houses.
she had
and
nothing to do with none of that was going on.
I don't think she was out there trafficking young
and
bitches, but
to
I
be
think
1,000
she was,
with you, I think
excuse
all
my
that
language.
that was in question is really years and years back. Like
Did
before
you see how they
even-
said Young Miami was involved?
I mean, I didn't see all of it. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. We'll put a pin in that when it comes back to it. But yeah, Young Miami out here standing up.
Oh,
Like,
man.
yeah, dog, she.
I mean,
This
you know.
man has a history of cuckolds. He is a
Yeah.
historical cuckold. You know what that
Yeah.
means, don't you? He's sitting there like watching niggas pipe his girl, pipe his woman down. Like that's
Oh yeah, no.
super weird. Super
Yeah.
weird. For those who don't know, that is not the views of Alabama
Yeah.
Hip Hop Radio. Those are the views of DJ October, motherfucker. But yeah, man. But yeah, that's all. I wanted to talk about the City Girls. So no, I don't think they done. I think the ladies are running hip hop right now. As long as JT keep pushing and going strong, she'll do all right.
Yeah.
If she reconciles things with Young Miami and the City Girls, that'll make a historic reunite. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, let me come at you like this then. To close off the straight up and down segment. Do you ever see the City Girls at any point
Getting back together.
making another collab album?
Yes. If it's all about the money, yes.
Under
Fuck
the
words.
City Girls name.
Yeah. If it's all about the money, fuck
Yeah.
them words. Fuck all that going back and forth in this internet shit, girl. We can go ahead and get a couple of M's. Like, yeah, they fucking right. Fucking right.
Yeah.
JT and you know, not to salt on your shit, JT ain't selling out like arenas. She doing like soul kitchens and the vinyl music halls. Like she doing the smaller venues,
I
which
think
is
they
smart.
just kind of. I think they all taking life in, right now. I think they grew apart for real. I think with JT having blown all the way up the way that they did and having to do a lot of that time in jail, the transition time, I think it really put
Miami
a
had a
real
long
bad
time
spot.
to eat and put her bag up. And
It was just a different way that everything came about. But yeah, I mean, I think that time apart is good. I think that for them to reestablish who's who.
Everybody love a good breakup to make up.
Yeah, man.
We ain't friends no more. I ain't never talking to that bitch no more.
Yeah, so I mean, just lyrical, just culture wise, I hope they make a collab album, sometime in the future.
Do it for the culture. Do it for
so
QC.
Look, this is what I wanted to ask you when I was bringing up Rick Ross. So basically, what I was trying to get to was 50 Cent just announced that him and Lionsgate is opening their own streaming service.
Mm-hmm.
So now it wasn't until after this that the Rick Ross story came out about him wanting to help.
Mm-hmm.
Man, so my question is, why is Rick even saying this stuff? If it's not clout, what are you doing putting stories out that people can say that you said this and you said that? Is it clout chasing or what? Because, I mean, I'm trying to, you feel me? Like I don't understand how, you feel me?
Is it clout chasing? I would say no.
Well, what is it
What it is first of all, 50 Cent just had a huge weekend down in Shreveport at the Human Harmony.
Crazy weekend.
Brought all the stars out to Shreveport, Louisiana. Shout out to Hurricane Chris with his slow ass.
Yeah, because they don't even, and they got something to say about the man bringing all them. Man, let me tell you something. Those city leaders, guess what they say? He helping. Tax-wise, notoriety-wise, real estate-wise. Man, that man just put the musical in the video version of Disneyland down there in Shreveport.
He brought the hip hop world to Shreveport.
Come
Louisiana.
on, man.
All levels, all comedians, Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, everybody. So it was a huge weekend. So when 50 finished that weekend, he made that major announcement that he was about to partner with Lionsgate. So Rick Ross saw an opportunity to communicate with 50.
He
and
saw
that's the way
an opportunity.
He's an opportunist.
To literally, I ain't seen this man in as many films as I can hold on my damn 2 fingers. And now you talking about somebody that has a whole, like, executive producer.
Remember what I just said about the City
credits.
Girls? Remember what I just said about the City Girls? If it's for that onion, if it's for that onion, that money, yeah, it makes sense.
Why
it makes
would
sense.
he even consider that, though? Like, that can't be a serious
I mean, ain't
thought.
like they got to sit down and take pictures and shit. I can send my lawyers, you send your lawyers, I'm going to write this check and we can both get some money.
Why would he even
It's a good
consider?
investment.
But no, I'm saying, for like, okay, if I'm 50 Cent, right, in what way, after everything I'd have done, would partnering up with Rick Ross help me? So he couldn't have been serious, is what I'm saying.
Investor. He could have been serious. If he's smart, he was being serious. Because everything 50 is touch win goal.
I think,
all them powers,
yeah. So
all that shit on
anybody,
Stars.
would
He's not
say,
fucking with
"Hey,
Stars no
I
more.
help you do this. I help you do that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Stars
imagine
ain't
when he
wanna
brings
cut the
out
check.
power on his app. You got to go to his thing to get it.
Yeah.
That shit's gonna do
I'm with it,
crazy
man.
numbers.
I mean, I feel like,
it's a great investment.
you know, he ain't making a whole lot of music right now either. Rick Ross I'm talking about.
Yeah,
And,
50 either.
You know, 50 either. But look at what's going on. You know what I'm
50's
saying?
doing other major shit.
Come on,
yeah.
man. And now you gonna try to and we ops for real, like we like musical ops, and you sitting here talking about, oh, you want to help me with stream? You ain't streamed.
Yeah, musical ops
a
ain't no
damn
blood
thing,
shit.
bro.
Like, yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, you ain't serious for
Hold
real.
on, pause the call. Hey, Ricky, where's the beard oil, man? You see my shit all dry? What happened to the beard oil, bro? I can't find it on Amazon. It ain't Sally's no more. What's going on, man? Anyway, man. So listen, man. We talked about a lot of stuff today, man. Alabama Hip Hop Radio is the place you can find us, man. Wednesdays, we dropping new videos every Wednesday.
Yeah.
God
yeah.
willing.
Oh, look, I know you had mentioned Enchanting on the Tease Out, but
Oh, yeah,
I just wanted to say that we did see where they said that her official cause of death was an overdose, accidental, and basically she was on perks and Xannies, you know, and we all know that, you know, hey, when you least expect it, you can take too much of something or the wrong something, and then that is, man. So y'all just take care of yourself out there. And it was sad to see her go, I'm going to be honest with you. And she had so much potential. She was so marketable, and she was on her way, man, you know. But, you know, I don't know what she had going on, but, you know, I just hate that this kind of thing happened way more often than it should. So that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Enchanting. Definitely. Before I get out of here, man, one last question for you.
Yeah.
What's the next album you waiting on?
The next album I'm waiting on?
Next project. Who you waiting on?
I mean, I really want to see Thugger come out with one when he gets out, because I got faith that he's going to get out in the next 6 to 12 months. And that album going to be stupid. And he going to remember everybody that looked out for him when he was in. And he going to remember the people that thought that he was done. And it's going to be a crazy coming home party, because it's going to be like,
they love a good breakup to make up.
they might as well
They
throw it at
gone.
the Cowboy Stadium or something. It's going to be so crazy.
Listen, that man finna come home like John Gotti, baby. Teflon
Yeah,
done.
a hero's welcome.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, it's gonna be serious if he make it home. Knock on wood.
Yeah,
Got the
man.
chicks.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Good
Thursday.
vibes up, man, for real.
So listen, man, I got something I want to do.
Yeah.
Straight up and down.
Yeah.
DJ October edition. Yes
Okay,
or no?
all right.
You ready?
Let's do it.
For $10,000, would you eat a cockroach?
For $10K, hell no.
For $50K, would you eat a cockroach?
Nope.
For $50,000, you would not eat a cockroach.
Man,
Dead,
man,
sauteed, buttered, nothing.
I would have to go to a hypnotist for them to hypnotize me.
I mean, I ain't saying sit there and squish the motherfucker like
I can't
vampire
do it.
style. I'm saying
I don't know if I do it for 100 bands, bro. I don't even, like, just thinking about that just make me want to
let me ask my producer. Just wave your hand, yes or no. $50,000, you eating a cockroach. Nigga say bon appetit.
If ain't nobody looking, yeah. Nah, look.
That nigga do that shit on YouTube. Yeah. Bon appetit.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I would have to take some real therapy to get ready for that because I just, every time I think about it, nope, can't do it. Can't do it.
All right.
Can't do it.
All right. Is Donald Trump the next president of the United States?
I'm going to say no.
Did Joe Biden do a good job or a bad job? No, did Joe Biden do a good job? Yes or no? Straight up and down. You gotta come on with it.
Did he do a good job at what?
Nigga, stand up. Being the president for these 4 years.
Did he do a good job?
Yes or no?
I would say no.
Okay. Ooh, that's hard. Damn, Joe. Sleepy Joe, he still... I'm rocking with you, Joe. I don't think you did shit either, but I'm rocking with you either way.
He didn't do a bad job. But a part of being political is you had to remind people everything you did. And what I mean is we have a big bay bridge that they about to build across this bay.
Mm-hmm.
The same people that fought against that bill to have it passed are the same people that took credit for it when it passed. So the same ones that tried to stop it is the same ones that's trying to get the credit for it.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
As the president,
that's how white people work.
I'm
bullshit. A little bit.
Yeah. That's
how white people work.
That's how politicians work, and I hate to have him get so dormant on the fact that you should have took more credit for that because nobody knows that the infrastructure bill was what got that passed, what got that money to start that bridge off. So you didn't do the best job letting everybody know, hey, look, this is what I'm out here doing. And he wouldn't have to let people know if it wasn't a political game. But the whole thing is political.
All right, just straight up and down. You supposed to say yes or no?
I did, but just like you had one, I had one to explain. Because if I had to put it in one word, good, I wouldn't do it. Because it's just like when they ask you if a tree falls and nobody hears it, did it make a sound?
Has your life been better or worse over the last 4 years?
My life?
Yes, you in particular.
Has it been better? I would say, hell yes.
Has your community been better or worse over the last 4 years?
My community, I would say, has definitely been better.
Sounds like
sounds
like he did a good job for you. Because you can't say but Partners Hood.
Yeah.
I think that's your community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your life has gotten better. Your community has gotten better.
And
for me personally, I think my life has gotten better.
Yeah.
Minus my finances decreasing. So y'all send me something on the Cash App, baby. But no, I think Joe Biden did a decent job. And that's all I'll say. I don't think he did the greatest job ever. I don't think no president has ever done too much for the African American community.
I can get down with decent. That's why I say when you talk about good,
I say decent.
Yeah, and the only reason, my whole thing is, when you start to get old, man, everybody notice.
Okay.
And that it cuts through all issues now because it's like I don't know. It's just like if you need somebody to babysit, right? If something happened quick, the way you need somebody to be up on their feet, you gonna look at somebody and be like, I don't know if they can babysit.
I don't know if he can get up there. He old as dirty dead.
Yeah, so it's like
60 plus.
you try to. So now you sizing them up, thinking, you know what? Forget the issues. Can you even do the calisthenics? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, people get worried about stuff like that, just on a general level.
Yeah. All right. Hey man, not to cut you off, man. Listen. Straight up and down. Yeah. All right, got another question for you.
All right.
Who's hotter right now?
Yeah.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Glorilla.
Who's hotter right now?
Yes.
I would say Glorilla is hotter right now. Hotter right now.
All right.
Two different things.
All right. So, those are all my questions, man. I ain't really had nothing prepared. I just kind of wanted to see what he had. I'm going to have something ready for him next week. He kind of threw me off a little bit.
Hey, straight up and down, man. So
Straight up.
Hey,
listen, man. Be sure to go follow us again on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube page, Alabama Hip Hop Radio. Make sure y'all check out some of our partner shows on Alabama Hip Hop Radio. The J45 show, Getting To It with Pumpkin. Spin the Block with Ray the Gemini. Live from Bama Backyard with Snoop and Hackett. Man, make sure y'all check out all the shows on Alabama Hip Hop Radio, alabamahiphop.com. Make sure you download that app. Like I said, it's a new way to listen, man. I am the world famous DJ October, the coldest DJ on the motherfucking planet, goddammit. I got my brother.
Yo, DJ KROOK, man. We gonna see y'all next time, but come on back, because I got something for you, bro, and you ain't gonna even see it coming.
Oh, shit. We'll be back, man. See y'all next week. The High Impact Podcast. Yeah.